parts of the Democrat platform do I disagree with specifically? The part where the platform is built on promises that it repeatedly does not deliver on, especially when those promises pertain to marginalized people. Now, I am going to start with the positives first. I think that in terms of economy, climate change, and arguably access to healthcare in some aspects, the party and this administration have been doing what can be done, which is probably why, especially for financially stable white people, this administration and the party are passing with flying colors. However, with respect to childcare, elder care, protecting access to abortion and contraception, strengthening voting rights, and immigration policy, the party and this administration are either stalled or have broken their promises. So then people tend to say, well, progress takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. We have to be patient. And this is exactly why we should go on supporting the party that at least wants to try and deliver on these things. But the thing is, when people want change to happen, change does happen. Anti-Asian violence began to increase in 2020, and by 2021, anti-Asian hate crime legislation had passed. However, hate crime increased for all demographics in 2020. So another thing that I disagree with is that rather than crafting anti-hate crime legislation that would have included and benefited everybody, the party specifically crafted anti-Asian hate crime legislation, which conservatives have been weaponizing to lobby for over-policing of Black people ever since. If you paid attention to the Civil Rights Commission hearing on the federal response to anti-Asian violence, several Asian American organizations provided testimony saying that the grant-making process that it created lacks transparency and that funding has not gone to community organizations to increase language accessibility, mental health care resources for victims of hate crime, or to expand the reporting system from law enforcement into healthcare. So that's an example of a promise made and a measure delivered that did not produce a benefit and has caused harm. So overall, my problem is this repeated cycle of making promises and then breaking them has caused the platform to devolve into, you must vote for us because the other guy will be worse.